Now I am welcoming for the prayer Sri Shraddha, third year mechatronics engineering for prayer song.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, good afternoon.
തൊട്ടെന്നും പൊരുളൊടുങ്ങിയ നിന്നിടും
Okay, thank you, Shraddha, for a nice prayer song in connection with the convocation of graduates and postgraduates of Malabar College of Engineering and Technology. Now it is my turn to welcome you to this evening. Firstly, we are actually blessed with two eminent personalities from Japan, the rising sun. One Mr. our chief guest Shyuchiro Memura, another Mr. Vijit from Japan. We are welcoming you to our college for this auspicious occasion, and on behalf of the college, on behalf of the head of department, before behalf of the uh, college faculty members, office members, and on behalf of my students of this college, I welcome you, Sir Mr. Suichira Memura, to this wonderful function. Next, I would like to welcome Mr. Vijit, who is also a eminent, eminent member in Japan International Education Planning Directorate. I welcome you all, you to this wonderful occasion to my college. It is my proud privilege to welcome our chairman, beloved chairman of the college, Mr. K.S. Kamsa, to be the to give the presidential address of today's evening. I welcome you all as a formality of this function. Next, I would like to welcome our director, Dr. B. Nandanan, who is readily agreed to come over here for the military address. So, due to some internet connectivity problem, I believe that he couldn't join. But with his blessings, I welcome you all, sir, to this function. Next, I would like to welcome our college union chairman, Mr. Abdul Basit. He is always with us around the programs associated with the college. On behalf of this college and behalf of this management and faculty and students, I would like to welcome you to this wonderful occasion. In his absence, Ubashira will come for vote of thanks. Next, I would like to welcome our vice principal, who will be assisting for this certificate distribution function, Mr. Ansar, vice principal. You are also welcome to this wonderful function. Next, I would like to welcome all these six HODs. I am not saying each one's word, name by words. And for this college and for this function, I would like to welcome the HODs. Next, I would like to welcome the teaching faculty and non-teaching faculty and the office staff and the others dignitaries for this wonderful function. Over to President Address to Mr. K.S. Amchasar, if you heard about the President Address. And also, I request you to introduce our chief guest, Shyuchiro Memura. Welcome you, sir.
Respected our chief guest of today, Mr. Shyuchiro Memura from Japan, Director of International Language, Japan, and he's my friend since last 2-3 years. Mr. Vijit Heisner is also our guest. Our respected principal, our director, vice principal, and all faculty members, and dearest graduates, my dearest graduates, especially Mr. Muhammad Faheen, second rank holder of University, Kerala Technological University. Actually, I deem it a great pleasure and honor to address this convocation. Malabar College of Engineering Technology has distinguished itself as a preeminent institution for technological study. And it is your hard work, devotion to quality, dedication of your teachers and staff, and vision of our management also, which is responsible for this notable achievement. And I also congratulate you all on this greatest day of your life. My dear young graduates, today marks an important day in your lives and a significant milestone in your life journey. I don't think any elaborate introduction about our chief guest, because he was our college last year. He visited our college last year and addressed to you. So you all are know about him. Now, Mr. Shyuchiro's presence in this program is very hopeful. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന്റെ അറിവിലേക്കായി I use some Malayalam words for our children. Excuse me, Mr. Shyuchiro, Mr. Memura, I'm using some words in Malayalam to our children, young graduates. Shyuchiro Memura, ജപ്പാനിൽ നിന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഈ പരിപാടിയിലേക്ക് കൊണ്ടുവന്നത് പ്രത്യേകമായ ചില ഐഡിയ ഉണ്ട്. അദ്ദേഹം ജപ്പാനിലുള്ള ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസിനെ കുറിച്ച് നിങ്ങളോട് പറയാനും വിവരിച്ചു നൽകാനും ആ ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് ഈ വർഷം ഗ്രാജുവേഷൻ കിട്ടിപ്പോകുന്ന സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് ഉപയോഗപ്പെടുമെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങനെ ഉപയോഗിക്കാനുമാണ്. ഞാൻ നമ്മുടെ ഭാഷയിൽ ഒരു കാര്യം പറയാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നത്, അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റിയെ കുറിച്ച് അദ്ദേഹം പറയും. അത് പക്ഷെ നിങ്ങള് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സ്വീകാര്യമാകുമെങ്കിൽ ജപ്പാനല്ല, ഓസ്ട്രേലിയയോ അമേരിക്കയിലോ കാനഡയിലോ ബ്രിട്ടനിലോ എവിടെയാണെങ്കിലും വേറെ ഏതെങ്കിലും തരത്തിൽ ഒരു ജോലി ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിനെ എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയാണോ അന്വേഷിച്ച് ബോധ്യപ്പെട്ട് സ്വീകരിച്ച് സ്വന്തം റിസ്കിൽ പോകുന്നു എന്ന രീതിയിൽ തന്നെ ഈ അവസരവും ഉപയോഗിക്കണമെന്ന് ഞാൻ നമ്മുടെ ഭാഷയിൽ ഒന്ന് ഇതിലിടക്ക് നിങ്ങൾ അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. പക്ഷേ എന്റെ 2 വർഷത്തെ അന്വേഷണത്തില് ഒരു നല്ല ടീമാണ് അവർ, നല്ല ടീമാണ്. പക്ഷെ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു മുൻകൂർ ജാമ്യം ഞാൻ എടുക്കാൻ കാരണം ഇതിനകത്ത് ഒരു പക്ഷേ പോവാനും വരാനും ഒക്കെയുള്ള സാമ്പത്തിക ബാധ്യതകളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും. അതിന്റെ റെസ്പോൺസിബിലിറ്റി സ്വന്തം നിലക്കെടുക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് കണക്കാക്കിയിട്ടാണ്. അതിൽ അവിടെ ജപ്പാനില് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ഇന്ന് ജോലി സാധ്യതയുള്ള ഒരു രാഷ്ട്രം ജപ്പാനാണ്. കാരണം ജപ്പാനില് ഒരു ഓൾഡ് ഏജ് കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റിയാണ് അവിടെ. അവിടെ പുതിയ ചെറുപ്പക്കാരില്ല, ജോലി സാധ്യത വളരെ കൂടുതലാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ധാരാളം അവസരവും നല്ല ശമ്പളവും കിട്ടുന്ന സ്ഥലമാണ്. പക്ഷെ ബാക്കി കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്വന്തം ലെവലിൽ അന്വേഷിച്ച് വേണമെങ്കിൽ പോകേണ്ടതാണ്. പക്ഷെ മിസ്റ്റർ ഷൂയിച്ചിറോ മെമുറ എന്നോട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്, എത്ര ആളുകൾ ഗ്രാജുവേറ്റ് ആയാലും വേണമെങ്കിൽ കൊണ്ടുപോകാം, പക്ഷെ അവിടെ കുറച്ചു കാലം ജാപ്പാനീസ് ലാംഗ്വേജ് പഠിക്കണം. The learning of Japanese language is the important in this region. അതല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ പോവാൻ പ്രയാസമാവും. I hope Mr. Memura can explain more details in this regard. Okay, but I don't think to elaborate my speech because our chief guest has, I think he has to speak more. Okay, and today we are graced with the presence of Shyuchiro Memura-san, who would awake you into the realities of intense competition and help you acquire the capacity to take advantage of the competitive environment, and also enlighten you about the various opportunities in the world market as an Indian techie. So, especially Kerala techies, I think more demands are there for Kerala techies, Keralites. So you have there are number of opportunities in Japan. Mr. Shyuchiro will explain more, so I don't go there. I wish you all the best, and may Almighty God grant you wisdom, success, and true sense of fulfillment of your cherished ideals and goals. And congratulations to all our youngest graduates. I repeat once more, Mr. Muhammad Fahim, who bagged the second rank in the university, Kerala Technological University. Special congratulations to Muhammad Fahim, and thanks to all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Next. Okay, thank you. Next, I invite Mr. Memura-san to inaugurate the function, this auspicious ceremony, okay, convocation ceremony, and deliver some speech. Okay, sir, most welcome.
Thank you very much. Can I start? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm so glad to have this opportunity. Once I visited Malabar College of Engineering Technology 2 years ago. Wonderful teachers and students and beautiful environment of Kerala gave me a strong impression I remember today. But I couldn't visit again because of this year. We had a corona problem. So today, I'm so happy to meet students of and teachers of Malabar College. Today, I'm going to explain today's situation of Japan and possibility of Japanese engineering opportunity, engineering occupation opportunity to you. Today, my associate, Beijit-san, joined together. He was from India and now he's working in Japan. We cooperate on support for foreign students in Tokyo. Beijito-san knows well how Indian students develop career in Tokyo and Japan. And I have a long time experience to accept foreign students. So today, both of us give you guidance about the opportunity in Japan. From now on, I speak in Japanese, and Beijito-san interpret in English.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, yes. So
자, Beijito-san
first, let me introduce myself. My name is Saisnam Vagit Maitei, and I belong from Northeast India. My state is Manipur, and right now I am working in Japan, and also I am collaborating with Sensei for this RISE project. So nice to meet you all, and I'm very happy that I am participating on this very special occasions. Okay, thank you.
Hamza-san,
Yeah.
how about Beijito-san giving his experience in Tokyo, Japan?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very good for your students.
Yeah, sir. I like to ask some question. What regarding? I have many subjects. So if you know that your student very well, so if you give me the subject, and then on this point, on particular point, I can able to talk about it. But can you give some point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What regarding?
先生、なんか自分が思ったことを喋った方がいいですか？それでも何を喋ったらいいですか？
どうですかね。ベイジートさんは日本でどうやって日本語を勉強して仕事を見つけたか、ちょっと自分の経験を話してみたらどうですか？
はい、話しますね。そしたら今話してもいいですか？
はいはい、どうぞ。
Actually, I'm going to tell about how I learned Japan and how I came here and how I work. Right from my childhood, I like the Japan and I like the culture.
Yeah.
So after graduation, I used to learn Japanese for my hometown in Manipur.
Yeah.
And then I almost like how the Japanese people behave, how the Japanese people work, and the discipline of Japan. So most probably they have the salary of Japan is like they are in the G7. So
how much salary? How much salary young BTech engineers in Japan?
先生、これは先生方が答えた方がいい。私、エンジニアじゃないから。
給料？
そうそうそう。
なんか今じゃあホワイトボードに出そうか。
それお願いします。So he going to share the screen about it.
どうしようか。
Okay, the students. Principal, any students wanted to know anything from
Hello.
them?
Now the students can ask genuine questions regarding
Yeah.
employment in Japan. Now,
Regarding job
speaker,
opportunities and
yeah,
language.
the speaker explained about the facilities available for young engineers, especially from India. There are a lot of opportunities, and from these slides, we came to know that there are 7.8 lakhs of employment opportunities will be there by 2030,
Yeah.
especially from IT sector.
Mm.
And lot of opportunities will be there for us. But only thing is they have to study this language firstly, then only we can survive there. I mean, right?
先生が答えた方がいいと思う。
うん。
はい。
なんだってもう一回ちょっとよくわかんない。
彼が言ってることは、今、その機械ですね、2030年、30年までに、なんか7 lakhs 86,000ありますので、その機会を大きくチャンスでありますということを言ってました。それに関して。
もちろんチャンスなんだけれども、日本の社会ってのはあんまり英語を使わない社会なんですね。
はい。
だから基本的に日本語が話せないとなかなか就職は難しい。
Sir, what he's saying is that Japan is the land where there is little speaking about English. So all the people use Japanese. So compulsory all the students must know Japanese language in order to grab that opportunity. He's saying like that.
私の経験からすると、まあなんだろうな。インドからダイレクトに就職するケースっていうのはすごくレアですね。
So ये बोल रहा है कि no sorry, he's saying that the employment directly come from India is very rare. That means a student has to go through a Japanese language school and he must know many things, and after that they have to be employed. How to say the candidate which come directly from India is very small, not small, very low as compared to the Japanese language student.
一番大きいのは、インドからダイレクトに日本に来てしまうと、いろいろな習慣の違いがあって、コミュニケーションがうまくできなくて、で、会社の人が、困ってしまう。で、学生も、悩んでしまう。それで、うまくいかないことが多い。
If a candidate come directly from India and when he enter a company, there is very much matching. The ethical mismatching and many mismatching happen, and then how to say the student not the candidate will leave the company. That kind of case happen very much.
で、まあだから、まあ1年から1年半ぐらい日本に語学留学をして、その間に、まあ日本で、パートタイムジョブなんかをやりながら、まあ日本人の働き方や生活の仕方を、よく学ぶと、日本の会社に入ってもうまくいきますね。
If a candidate or if a student come through a Japanese language school, he will probably work as in a part-time, and there he will learn the ethic of Japan. And if after 1 or 1.5 years, by learning the Japanese language, by learning the ethic, if he go to the company, if he enter the company, then he can able to understand the condition of Japanese and Japanese company, and that will be good for a student.
大体、インドで、インドにいるうちに小学生の、まあ、小学校、小学校6年生ぐらいまでの、日本語レベルをマスターしてから日本に来て、大体高校生ぐらいの日本語レベルに上達して日本の仕事を始める。
He's saying that when staying in India, the particular student must learn primary level Japanese language, and after he learn the primary language, Japanese language, and you have to through intermediate level in Japan. That will be better for the student.
さっき給料の話があったので、ちょっと日本のエンプロイメントの話しましょうか。
You have asked about the salary, so he's talking about particularly about that salary.
Yeah. Okay. Principal, Principal, please
Yes,
provide
sir.
some chance to interaction
Yeah.
with, with the chief guest, our student. Please give some chance for our students.
Sir, if the chief guest is allowing, now the students can ask some questions regarding their employment opportunities in Japan. Because they will have many questions. How can they apply? How can they contact? And how much salary they will get in terms of Indian currency? Such things they have to know from you, sir. So,
Uh,
so
if
if you permit interaction, some of the students can ask you the doubts, sir.
Directly.
no.
They can ask directly. Please give some students
So,
So,
chance
let
for
me-
interaction. Chance
let
for
me-
interaction.
let me first interpret that thing to the Memura sensei.
はいはい。
First.
学生から直接
そうそうそう、学生から直接聞く機会を作りますということで、今ですね。
じゃあそうしましょう。
Let's do that thing.
okay, now can the students ask some questions regarding these employment opportunities and
Yes,
other things?
yes,
Okay,
yes,
now
you can ask.
some of the students can raise your hand and ask the questions directly to them.
Yeah. So good.
Please ask your genuine
Yes,
question. Okay. If you really go to Japan and get a placement there, you can ask questions to them because their time is precious and our time is also precious. So those who are really interested can ask the questions. Please ask the question.
チャットに今来てますね、いくつかね。
何ですかね聞こえなかった。
チャットで質問がいくつか来てるみたいですよ。
They are sending question through the message, chatting.
Yeah.
So the students, you can write the questions through the chat box. So could you able to
Sir,
the questions to the chat box?
Sir, it's better for them to ask directly through their voice. That will be better.
Directly. Okay.
Directly through the voice.
Okay. Now, dear graduate engineers, you can ask questions directly.
一人ね、ソウラブ・ウダヤンさんっていう人から、日本でいい仕事をするために修士号を取る必要がありますか、または学士号で十分ですかっていう。
学士号。
バチュラーズデグリーっていいですか、それともマスターが必要ですかっていう質問。
There is one message. He's asking that for employment in Japan, one must have a bachelor, BA degree or master degree. One message coming there.
マスターだからいいというよりは、なんか自分の力をね、示すエビデンスがあることが大事だと思いますね。
That means if not only you have to take the master degree, but you have to have a skill. The skill is very important for you rather than master degree.
もちろん学校で、マスターを出てる非常にいいことですよ。で、バチュラーでもマスターでも学校の、アカデミックリゾルトがすごくいいってことは、とても大事なことです。
The academic, that means the academic thing is also very important. Like you graduate from in BA or you graduate from MA, it's very important.
でも、やっぱり、会社の人たちのね、マネジメントの心を動かすには、なんか、もっと強いエビデンスが必要なんですよ。
But in order to have a very good relationship, in order to have a very good employment, you must have a very skilled and very manageable. You have to have a very hardworking culture of yourself.
例えば、自分で何かプログラムを作りました。で、そのデモンストレーションをやる。そういうことはすごい強いインパクトがあります。
That means he is saying his emphasis on skill and experience. That is very important for you.
うん。あのー面接の時にね、あなたが作ったソフトウェアとか、あなたが作ったプログラムありますか？見せてくださいってよく言われます。
In interview, the company have to ask, will usually ask, have you ever made a software? And you have to demonstrate, and you have to give what you make, like software or project, anything. That is very important in Japan company.
うん。他に何かありますかね。
And you can ask question. Sir, let them ask question.
Yeah, yeah. Now the students are free to ask the questions. Please ask.
What are the most important skills for this job?
Please unmute, switch on the video and ask.
ベイジートさん、チャット見られます？
ちょっと見てますけど、もうすぐちょっと出て、下がっちゃうから、誰が聞いてるか全然わからない。
今またソーラブさんから、What are the most important skills for this job? って言ってるけど、とにかくいろんなスキルがありますよね。Java みたいなスキルもあれば、SQL とか、あと Python とかね。いろんなスキルがあるし、例えば、3D とか 2D のデザインソフトもありますね。いろんなスキルがあるけども、それ、デモンストレーションできるっていうか、自分の、ポートフォリオみたいに自分がやった、自分で作った仕事を見せるのが一番、強いですよ。
Right now, one question is come that what is the skill required for that particular job? So, Sir is saying that you have to show. There are many skill. He is saying like Java or HL or many skill. But what is important is that you must have the experience. You must first do that project. You must have to demonstrate what you have done and what you have experienced. That is very important for you.
うん。日本の学生でも、自分でいろいろなね、プログラムを作って、インターンシップに行っていろんなプログラムを経験して、それを自分で作って、それを就職活動、面接の時に持っていきます。で、それが面白いと採用される。
In Japan, for Japanese students also, they go for the internship. There they make their own project. And that project is required to go to various interview for the company employment. So that is very important for the Japanese student also.
うん。あとはやっぱり、コミュニケーションができないとなかなか会社には入れない。ね。だから日本語でちゃんと、テストのための日本語というよりは、本当に経験して日本語でコミュニケーションするってことが大事。
Your communication is very important. So you must know the Japanese language very well and you must have the communication skill. That is very important to enter the Japanese company.
次の質問ですね。In which sector you are providing job? Minimum salary package in Indian rupee って書いてあるね。私たちは、東京でね、留学生のために、ジョブハンティングサポートしています。
For foreign student, we support for the job hunting. We guide and we support for the foreign student for the particular job hunting also.
で、私たちはヒューマンリソースのエージェントと協力して彼らの仕事を探すし、東京には様々なたくさんのジョブフェアとか、ジョブセミナーがたくさんあります。毎月いくつかあります。
We are cooperating with the human resource sector and we search for the student job. And also in Tokyo, in a month or in a week, there are many job fair held in the Tokyo also.
うん。今コロナでね、ちょっと経済が止まってしまいましたけども、また最近戻ってきています。
Due to the corona, the economy just fall down. But now the economy is again increasing and back to the normal.
うん、まだまだですけどね、多分来年の夏ぐらいになったら、だいぶ元気になってると思います。
By the next year summer, it will be okay, I think, I hope.
去年まではインドの学生たちはみんな仕事に就くことができました。
Last year, all the Indian students can able to get job.
で、セクターっていうのはいろんなセクターがありますね。
There are various sector, many different type of sector in Japan.
IT のフィールドは一番仕事が多いですけれども、メカニックの仕事もあります。
The first IT sector is the how to say, for the job IT sector is the number one, and the number two is the engineering sector.
エンジニアリングセクター、まあ、これからそのロボティクスとか、そういう分野がだんだん伸びるんだと思います。
From now onward, robotic and other kind of mechanical sector will be increased from now onward.
あと、エンジニアじゃなくて、ヒューマニティとか、インターナショナルサービスっていう、そういう仕事もありますよ。
Apart from IT engineer or mechanical engineer, we have like humanity. You can work in the humanity sector and international affairs sector also.
その場合には日本語の、レベルですね。日本語のレベルと、英語の、まあ、トイックですごくハイスコアを持っているというような、大学を出ていて日本語ができて、トイックでハイスコアだと、そういう仕事を見つけることができる。
If you complete your graduation, if you have a Japanese skill, and by that, if you have a Japanese skill and if you have graduate from the university, then you can get the EG.
あと、イングリッシュね。
Yeah. And the very important thing is that you must know the Japanese. Alongside with the Japanese, you must know the English language. And after that, you can get the EG job comfortably.
ヒューマニティの仕事だと、インターナショナルアフェアーズヒューマニティの仕事だと、日本語だと N2 レベルですね。それは大体日本の高校生ぐらいですね。
If you want to work in the humanities service, humanity sector, your Japanese level will be N2. 英語のレベルは先生。
英語のレベルはやっぱり、トイックでハイスコアってことです。
For the English, you have to score the high score in the TOEIC test. に行きたいということですね。
はい、わかりました。どうもありがとうございます。
はい、Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you for sharing this much information to our young engineers. And every engineers must have to know that somebody has to get placement. There are three pillars. One is the knowledge. The second one is the skill, and third one is the attitude. If you have all these things, definitely you will get employment anywhere else. Here in Japan, the only hindrance is studying the Japanese language. That is a problem. Other things we have to learn very easily. Thank you very much, sir, for your nice presentation regarding this employment opportunities in Japan. So we can move to the next session. Now I would like to invite Dr. B. Nandanan, who is the director of our college, was agreed to come over here for the valedictory address. But unfortunately, due to massive power failure in Kalamashiri, he could not attend the online meeting because of the internet connectivity is also disturbed. So, on behalf of him, he has agreed to express his wishes to all the engineers come out from our college. So, on behalf of Dr. Nandanan, I would like to explain the valedictory address to all you young graduates. Now, I would like to invite our chief guest to distribute the degree and postgraduate certificate. I request the chairman also to gather this consent, and I request our vice principal, Mr. N. Shah, to announce their names. Now, the vice principal will take off the chance.
先生わかりますか？
あんまりよくわかんなかった。
今からそうめんサーティフィケートを配るあれが始まるので、今からそのトップの人、名前的に私も覚えてないけど、彼らが学生たちの名前を読んで 今のそうめん、サーティフィケートを配りますということです。今から始め
はい
ます。
Okay, sir.
Mm.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now, I request Mr. and staff vice principal to announce their names, and also I request our chief guest Shyuchiro Memura to distribute the certificate to them.
で、先生が今、名前を呼ばれたら先生、三村先生が、そのを配ることになる。
あ、そうなの？そうか。
そういうことです。
ああ、そうか。
そう。OK, continue.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Ah,
We are moving on
Hello.
to the certificate distribution. First of all, Computer Science Department, Namita PS.
これでいいのかな？渡す？
So,
No, sir. The certificates will be available in the screen itself. Okay.
Okay.
And the student as well as the guest.
あ、
Certificate കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ?
あ、
No, I can't. Yeah. It's visible. Now it is visible. Nimi. Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay. And okay. Good. Next.
okay.
Muhammad Shamil of Computer Science.
これもういいのかな？
it's okay. He's asking it's okay to give on.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Sir, sir,先生、
There are more than 50 certificates has to be, Mr. Ansad. There are more than 50 certificates has to be distributed now. So
Okay.
please
Yeah.
carry on.
Okay.
Midun Krishna KM.
OK ですと言ってますんで。
Okay.
はい。Congratulations.
We have to take a snap and we are move on to the next. Okay.
OK.
പേര് വിളിക്കണേ പേരും സബ്ജക്റ്റും പറയണേ അൻഷാദ്.
Yeah. Midun Krishna KM, Computer Science Department. Then Megha NA, Computer Science.
Okay. So,
Manikandan V, Computer Science. Harikrishnan S. Prasad. Sorry, Harisankar S. Prasad, Computer Science. Then Divya T of Computer Science. Then Anjali KC from Computer Science. Civil Engineering. Sulfat ES. And Sophia Simon P of Civil Engineering. Then Sandra VS of Civil Engineering. Then Hariprasad PU of Civil Engineering. Then Gobika TA of Civil Engineering. Then Darshana P of Civil Engineering. And Anila KU of Civil Engineering. Then we have to move on to automobile. The second rank holder, Muhammad Fahim M. Then Pavitra Das of automobile. Naufal Ashraf of automobile. Muhammad Hibadur Rahman of automobile. The next, Blessed Sabu Simon of automobile engineering. Then Alfin Xavier of automobile engineering. And Abhilash M of automobile engineering. Then next, move on to mechatronics engineering. Sham Ganesh TP.
Hello.
Then
Hello.
Safwan PK mechatronics. Then Prasin Kolanur P mechatronics engineering. Then Noble Sebastian mechatronics engineering. Then Bobby Shaju of Mechatronics Engineering. Atmajayam Nair of Mechatronics. Arjun VK of Mechatronics. Adityan PS of Mechatronics. Then we have to move on to Mechanical Engineering. Sharon KS. Then Jodis CP of Mechanical Engineering. Then Electronics and Communication Engineering, Munira KM. Then Mubashira CB of Electronics and Communication. And Mindu Paul of Electronics and Communication. Then now we have to move on to the MTech toppers. Prasida TJ of Computer Science. Vivekar Nair of Beta Computer Science. Viji Vijayan of Computer Science. Vidya M of Computer Science and Engineering. Then Timmy K. Joy of Computer Science. Then Aditya KM of Civil Engineering. Then Sneha Sunil of Computer Science and Engineering. Then Sneha Joseph of Computer Science and Engineering. Vishnu AM of Mechanical Engineering. Prajit K of Computer Science and Engineering. Prabida AP of Computer Science and Engineering. Noorjahan NA of Computer Science and Engineering. And Amir Taj PA of Mechanical Engineering. Sudhish TS of Mechanical Engineering. Shabira Ali A of Computer Science Engineering. Vinay R of Electronics and Communication Engineering. And Anjana Ramakrishnan P of Civil Engineering. That's all for the BTech. Then we have to move on to MTech students. First one, Shamna Abdullah of Environmental Engineering. Then Rijimol PM of Environmental Engineering. Nimi PK of Environmental Engineering. Hanna PR of Environmental Engineering. And Adulya TR Environmental Engineering. Then Applied Electronics and Communication Engineering, Belkis VM. Then Srijit KG of Thermal Engineering. Shamim A of Thermal Engineering. And Rajmohan M of Thermal Engineering. Then Computer Science and Engineering MTech students, Jida PV. Then last one, Agila T of MTech Computer Science and Engineering. That's all for the certificate presentation. Thank you for.
Hello, is it over?
Yeah, it is over, sir.
おめでとうございます。
Hello, the certificate distribution is over, sir?
Yes, yes, sir. It is over.
Now we can move on to the next function.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Sure.
I would like to invite our college unit chairman, Mubashira, for the vote of thanks.
Hello,
Yes,
is it audible?
yes, Mubashira.
Honorable Chief Guest Shyuchiro Memura, College Chairman Hamza sir, Principal Babu sir, Director Nandanan sir, Vice Principal Anshad sir. Good evening all. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this convocation through online. Due to the time limitation, I'm not extending my speech, and also we have some network problems. On the behalf of our college, I would like to thank the honorable guests, chairman, principal, vice principal, director, teachers, and students. Thank you for your participation and all the best for your career. Once again, thank you all.
Okay, thank you, Bashira.
Congratulations. おめでとうございます。
Congratulations.
Okay, congratulations to all degree holders. Sir, Babu sir, can you wind up?
Just a minute. Hello.
Yeah, tell me, sir.
Hello. Our chief guest, Shyuchiro Memura, we have to know, because if our engineers want an employment in Japan, how they can apply and to whom they have to contact. These two things we have to know from you today, because the students may not have enough time to ask you many questions, because now the time is become time constraints because of there will be internet issues and so many other things are there. So these two things we have to know from you. Hereafter, how we can contact you if the students want employment in Japan. Could you please share this by chat?
先生わかりますか？
なんとなくね、また学校の方で皆さんからの質問をまとめてもらって、学校とコミュニケーション続けましょう。
He's telling that whatever you want to ask the question, ask me, and we will assemble. We'll think about it, and we will contact with the Japanese language school, and we will reply you back.
Let us keep in touch. I will contact with Hamza-san and school managers, and I will answer to the students' question. So send the question to your teachers. I will later check.
Okay, from him we came to know that you have to keep in touch with our chairman, because the chairman is always in keep touch with our chief guest, Shyuchiro Memura. So regarding this placement as activities, you can contact with the management. So the management is always in touch with Shyuchiro. So with this, sir, can we wind up this session?
終わりましたということですね。
はい。Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you so much, sir, for nice presentation, and we are very happy to be with you in this evening. Thank you very much, sir, on behalf of this college. Ansha sir, നമുക്ക് wind up ചെയ്യാം.
Yes, sir.
Wind up ചെയ്യല്ലേ?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Memura, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
Wish you all the very best. We'll meet you again, sir.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to the students.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. You can leave now.
Our college. Sir, you are
Thank
always
you.
welcome to our college, sir.